So, hello there everyone, and welcome. It is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you yet another episode of the FIFA 19 Players to Buy on Career Mode mini-series. Now, for those that don't know, it is exactly what it says on the tin. Every single week, I bring you 10 players that you need to give a go on FIFA 19 Career Mode. I'm basically predicting the players that are going to have really good potentials, the ones that are going to be hidden gems or wonder kids that you need to try out. That's based on either their ability on current FIFAs and their potentials, or how they've done in real life and performances in, in their domestic leagues, in Europe, and also in major international competitions. If you're going to enjoy the video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But I want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It's a football news app where you can check out results and fixtures for your favourite teams. You can assign your favourite team, like for me is Liverpool. I'll only get updates about that team. It's really useful in that sense and for the Premier League season ahead. So if you want to check that out and download the app, it is in the description below. Now though, it is time to jump into the first player in this video, and it is this man here, Ryan Sessegnon. And it's not going to surprise many of you that this guy is going to have a high potential and a very good overall, in my opinion, on FIFA 19 Career Mode. But for some of you, you may be doubting a little bit. He's 74 overall on FIFA 18 currently. I reckon he might even get boosted to something like 75 or 76. He was the Championship Player of the Year last season. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think it should have been Ruben Neves, but we'll leave that for another day. He still won that accolade regardless, and he had a ridiculously good season. 16 goals and 8 assists from both left back and left wing, predominantly as a winger. A lot of people say, oh my god, he got 16 goals as a fullback. He was predominantly a winger during the course of the season. High attacking work rate on him, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, very pacey, good dribbling, good finishing on this kid as well. Looks as if he's going to be a bit of a superstar, really. Obviously, I'm trying to be reserved a bit because he's English. I don't want to tempt fate, but obviously I hope personally he does become a very good player, and I think he will do, certainly on FIFA 19 Career Mode anyway. Next up is one of my favourite players from this FIFA, and it's Hassan Bande, the man from Burkina Faso, who plays, well, did play for Mechelen, or I can't remember. Yeah, KV Mechelen I think it is. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, but he's a striker who can also play as a winger, 71 rated, very pacey, good ball control, dribbling, and finishing on this kid, as you would expect for someone who scored quite a few goals for his team in real life, 12 goals and 2 assists from 27 appearances in the Belgian Pro League, I believe it is. However, unfortunately for me, he's on the move, so I can't sign him in the first season of the Career Mode. You guys will be able to get him in season number 2, but that is because he's just signed for Ajax over in the Eredivisie. I think it'll be a very good signing for them, and I hope he develops well over there. There's one place you're going to develop as a youngster, it's probably at Ajax. 18 years of age, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, definitely someone I would recommend after a first season in FIFA 19. Next up, we've got another man who impressed at the World Cup, and this is Hernandez, the French centre-back slash left-back. He was predominantly a full-back at the World Cup, obviously a winner of the tournament. He plays for Atletico Madrid, 21 years of age, and he is such a good player. 79 overall, going to have a potential of at least 88 in my opinion, 87 or 88 maybe. 21 years of age, and yeah, very, very impressive at that World Cup. Really a breakthrough star. You can see his stats in the background where you saw some of them. Very good defensive stats, including I think it was 81 on his stand tackling and 80 on his slide tackling, or vice versa. A trait in the sense of power header, very interesting, and very athletic as well. He's honestly a really good player. One of my favourite fullbacks or defenders on the game, generally speaking. 3-star weak foot for him, playing for Atletico Madrid, and he is someone you can pick up in the first season. Unfortunately, unlike this man here, the Argentinian striker Lautaro Martinez, who has left Racing Club for Internazionale, or Inter Milan, which is a bit of a shame because he's someone that a lot of people like to sign in the first season of a Career Mode, but it's understandable, having an insane season over in Argentina, scoring 18 goals and grabbing 5 assists at just the age of 18/19, actually no, 19, is insane, and from only 27 appearances. 18 goals in 27 appearances is insane. He scored a hat-trick on the first day of the season of the Argentinian League last season, and I'm sure Inter fans will be hoping he can do a similar thing at the start of his Italian journey with the Italian Giants. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot on this guy, high attacking work rate, very good finishing, good pace and dribbling as you expect with pretty much every player seemingly who is an attacking player in this day and age. He is very good. 76 overall at the start of the game is not too shabby at all. Very good potential on him, expecting it to be about 88 for FIFA 19. Gedson Fernandez is next up, one of the few Portuguese players in the entire world that's been bought by Wolves in the last season. season, he is still playing for Benfica over in the Portuguese league. Interestingly enough, he can play as a centre mid or a right back. There's not many of those players these days that can play as a central midfielder and as a full back. They're a bit of a dying art, but this man is hoping to bring it back into popularity. 18 years of age, 69 overall, and is a starting 11 player over for Benfica. So for that reason alone, I feel like he'll be boosted to something like 73 or 74. Well, but okay, maybe not 74, 72 or 73, I think would be a fair representation on this kid. He is young, but getting into a side like Benfica and starting regularly for a side like Benfica is very impressive indeed. 5 goals and 6 assists for the side last year, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high attacking and defensive work rate, so he's a bit of a workhorse as well. Someone I definitely recommend on the cheap next season. Same as this man here, Jordan Lotomba. Now, on the face of it, this kid looks utterly atrocious, and I realise that he's 56 overall. It's not very impressive. Can play as a right back or a right mid. Okay pace, okay jumping, alright balance as well, but pretty much everything else is pretty poor on this kid. But I think that's very, very unfair. This guy is impressed massively for young boys over in Switzerland. I can't lie, I haven't seen him play, but statistically he actually looks very impressive for a right back of his age. 18 years old, very highly rated in Switzerland, as I mentioned. Got 5 assists, one of which was in the Europa League last season, and he is just generally very underrated. I'm not saying he's going to have like 86 or 87 potential next year, but maybe expect it to be in the low 80s. And if you're starting a save with a Championship side, or even a League One side, or even a lower league, or a low-end Premier League side, and you want to bring someone in for the cheap for the future, I think he might well be your man. Jules Koundé is potentially another one of those, although slightly less underrated, in my opinion, still a bit underrated. Plays for Bordeaux, 71 rated, is the 18-year-old. 20 appearances for Bordeaux this season is not something to turn your nose up at. Starting regularly in the French league at the age of 18 is very impressive, and he was also very impressive for the French side. Good marking, stand tackling and slide tackling on this kid. At the moment, I think his potential is around about 81 or 82, which is not bad in its own right, but it might well get boosted again next season. 20 appearances, and he also scored his first 2 goals in professional football, I believe, during the course of the last season as well. 3-star weak foot on him. Can only play as a centre-back, so not massively versatile, but I'm sure if you wanted to, you could slap him at full-back if you really needed. 18 years of age, 71 rated, and could well be a bit of an under-the-radar player again for next season. This man, though, has been attracting all the attention. This is Takefusa Kubo. He's the third to last player in this video, and the ex-Barcelona Youth Academy player is now playing over in his homeland for FC Tokyo. Very agile, very pacey, and 75 dribbling on this kid as well. Only 63 overall, but he's 16 years of age, so that's a lot of time to grow. Currently his potential is 87, which is absolutely insane. He's a Japan under-20 international, got 4 goals and 1 assist last season, and broke into the Japanese first tier by playing for FC Tokyo's A side. He was playing for their youth side down in the 3rd tier during the first half of the season, but then broke into the starting 11 as a 16-year-old. How mad is that? It's absolutely insane. So versatile, can play as a number 10, a winger on both sides, and as a striker. High attacking work rate, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's got a little bit of everything, and he's certainly someone that I'm looking forward to using on FIFA 19. Penultimate player in this video is this man here, Ademola Luqman, who is the Everton sort of winger / striker. He did make a name for himself at Everton last season though. He did that at RB Leipzig by playing 11 games only and getting 5 goals and 4 assists, including a really, really good one on his debut for the German outfit. This guy looked really, really good and like at home in the Bundesliga, which is quite difficult to do. It's a difficult league, and overall this guy he's a good player. He's a very good player, and I hope he gets more game time for Everton. Either that, or he ends up back on loan at RB Leipzig so he can prove himself once again. Very good loan spell, and all of that in just 11 appearances is very impressive, no matter what league, let alone a very good one like the Bundesliga. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, 69 rated is the 19-year-old. And another 69 rated player currently is this man here, Dario Mraz, who is the final player in this video. The Sturm Graz centre-back over in the Austrian Bundesliga is just 17 years of age, and this is the type of player that Jordan Lotomba from earlier could well be. Like, you wouldn't necessarily think a 17-year-old playing in Austria would have such a high overall, but it's because he's a good player. He's actually a very, very good player. Starting 11 player for Sturm Graz. He missed 2 games all season, and one of those was through injury, so he clearly has the backing of his side, and hopefully we get to see a bit more of him, maybe in a more prestigious league soon. I imagine at some point someone's going to see him and be like, okay, you could play in the Bundesliga or Ligue 1, for example. 4-star weak foot is always nice on a centre-back, means they can play out from the back with either foot and not be too awkward on the ball. And here's your final player in this video is Dario Mraz, but he is one of just 10 players who are going to be very, very good in this specific episode, but there'll be plenty more to come in the future ones as well. If you've enjoyed this video though, slap a like on it, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Feel free to let me know what hidden gems you think are going to be very, very good on FIFA 19 career mode down in the comment section below. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can do. My Twitter handle and Insta are at @theofficialfng. Links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.